And now Chanin Wongkusongkit, the Chief Executive Officer of Banpu, a mining and power company in Thailand, said after the acceptance of the Forbes Fabulous 50 award that building a competent and ethnically diverse team and strengthening the core coal business to meet growing demand are strategies for sustaining Banpu's success. Now Thai News Agency reporter Akanit Wichiancharan has more.
For the sixth consecutive year, Forbes Asia selected the Forbes Fabulous 50, the best of Asia-Pacific's biggest listed companies based on business performance, looking at their 5-year record for revenue, operating earnings, and return on capital. Coal mining company Banpu was the only Thai-listed company to be honored by Forbes this year, thanks to its immensely profitable investment in Australia, Indonesia, and China. Chanin Wongkusongkit, Chief Executive Officer of Banpu, said the ability to adapt to the local culture was key to its success in business operations abroad. Banpu, to that end, would continue to build a competent and ethnically diverse team by hiring more international staffs as it prepares for the ASEAN Economic Community scheduled for 2015.
We have been mixing our management team and staff by having Indonesian, Chinese, Thais, and certain ASEAN nationality and Australian. So I think in the next 5 years we will be having more mixture of people, nationalities, to be more international.
Mr. Chanin said the business prospect for Banpu next year is positive as the price of coal this year rose above $110 per ton. Not only did strong growth in recent years in Asia, particularly in China and India, drive the demand for coal, volatile weather conditions also tightened the supply and disrupted Banpu's coal production in Australia and Indonesia. Mr. Chanin said further that the demand for coal next year would also be contingent on the recovery of the US and the European economies. However, as the level of the coal consumption in the US did not weaken during the past subprime financial crisis, the global demand for coal, which is abundant and cheap, would likely remain robust. Meanwhile, Mr. Chanin said Banpu would for the moment hold back on large-scale expansion because it recently invested 2 billion Australian dollars in the acquisition of the Australian coal mining company Centennial.
And that has been quite big for us in terms of the size of the total. So we think we should wait for a while and try to see what we can improve, what we can do best into our bottom line, our cash flow.
For long-term strategy, Banpu would focus on its core businesses by strengthening its competitiveness in coal mining, coal production, and trade. Akanit Wichiancharan, Thai News Agency for ASEAN TV.
On the energy path, from the origin in Thailand, Banpu stands for great pride. With over 25 years of experience in the energy business, Banpu has steadily developed a strong expertise and a broad vision, while being committed to sustainable growth. As one of the foremost energy leaders in Asia, Banpu operates coal and coal-based energy businesses in Thailand, Indonesia, and China, and continues in its pursuit of expansion across the entire region. Taking further steps into the future, Banpu, driven by Asian values and spirit, is dedicated to the security and sustainability of the energy industry, in tandem with social and environmental development. Banpu Public Company Limited, the Asian face of energy.